Hi folks, Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell diesel trucks, lots and lots of them, of every kind. You know, and I'm continually getting calls from people saying, I'd just like to have a nice truck. I don't want to spend a lot of money, but I'd like to have a diesel to pull my boat, go to deer camp, you know, on the farm, just have a truck. Well, that's what we're going to list today, and it's a nice truck, folks, pretty truck. We'll show it to you. It's a 2003 King Ranch, and boy, these King Ranches are hard to find because you know what they cost. Sitting on a matching set of tires, a good-looking truck. Got 243,000 miles on it, but it's been deleted, so you don't have to worry about that. Rides and drives great. Come on, we're going to show it to you. It's not beat up, any of that. The glass is perfect on it. You can see it's got open country tires. King Ranch. It's a pretty color scheme, this green.
Estate green metallic.
Just a nice looking stand-up truck. Is it a concourse truck? It is not. But you can see here, the carpets are nice. The seats show as all King Ranch do. Get that luster to them or whatever you call it, but the headliner's nice.
They're heated seats, got a CD and cassette, automatic headlights.
No smoke odor, overt, just a good looking truck on the inside. I mean, the headliner is nice, son. You can see it here, it's never been out in the mud and beat up. Look how clean it is. Someone has taken care of this truck.
It's got lighted running boards, see the lights on.
They work. It's just for someone's daily driver, I guess. It's never been a work truck.
So you got the tinted windows, fold down cup holder, King Ranch mats. Cab corners are all good, no rust on the bottoms of the doors.
These King Ranch trucks are just pretty. You can look up under there. The spares even there.
For the tow package.
Rims are not beat and scuffed up. There's a little scratch there that you can't see in this video. You can look back here in the bed. The spares underneath it. Got a good hitch.
That's the factory original Ford bedliner.
Surely is. Like I say, this was just someone's daily driver. This wasn't a work truck. It wasn't a farm truck. There's a little scrap ping right there that you can't see. Not a big deal. The seats look nice. These King Ranch trucks now, folks, with this kind of leather they put in them, they'll get that patina to them. I'm talking about when they're like new. But you can see in here on this side, power on both sides.
Well, like the newer ones, these are real saddle leather. It's not that just brown dyed leather
see
crap.
The carpet?
Heated seats on both sides. Dash it and peeling or cracked.
No cracks and defects in the windshield. See, there's no mud caked up in there.
In there?
No mud in here. Let me see if this seat works. Seat works. Everything works. Glove box is clean. I thought I found something there. Looks good, Dan.
Those are the extendable tow mirrors with the LED lights in them.
Open country tires. You can see up under here, there's absolutely no rust or anything like that. It's a local truck. See in here, inner fenders. You look back here, son.
Yeah. It's got a block heater in the front.
If you just want a truck, folks, and you need a truck for whatever reason, man, this be ideal. I'm talking about just to have a truck, and not anything wrong with it. It's a good truck, got a good appearance. You'll like the way it looks. It's a 2003 Ford F250 turbo diesel King Ranch. Exterior is good. It's a matching set of tires, the spares under it. Got the original Ford bedliner in it. It's been deleted, so you don't have to worry about that. The glass is all good. The interior's pretty dang nice for an 03. It's a nice truck, and whoever buys it's going to be happy with it. We're going to sell it with no reserve. Hopefully, we won't get a deadbeat bidder. We can sell it. But if you see it listed again, Well, to buy it now, no need to call us, no need to do any of that. It's because we got a deadbeat bidder. I just sold a motorhome. Man had 754 positive feedbacks, 100%. 3 days had gone by and I've never heard from him, and he bid about 12 times on it. So I'm going to have a deadbeat bidder and we'll have to do it all over again. But anyway, this is a great truck. We're going to sell it no reserve. As I said, whoever gets it's going to be happy with it. If you have it shipped, you'll recognize it when you get home. If you come to pick it up, you'll like it. An 03 King Ranch, they're really hard to find, folks. Thanks for watching our video. We appreciate it very much. Look forward to visiting with you about this truck, seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive, but before I do, just want to show you a few things under the hood. First of all, we don't clean under hoods. This is just how this truck came in. So you can tell it's not covered in grease and oil and stuff. Got a good set of 5-year warranty, Everstart batteries. But the main thing I want to show you is you can see I can take this cap off. No smoke, although smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing, but this one doesn't have any. But the main thing is you see I set the cap down, doesn't blow off. If that cap were to blow off, that would mean it had blow-by. And blow-by is engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. It's not a sign of a bad engine, but it's a sign of wear that this truck does not have. So anyway, just wanted to show you that. Now we're going to hop in and take it for a spin. Okay, now we're in the truck. I'll show you a couple of things before we get going. Parking sensor. Back glass was replaced at some point because it does not have rear defrost. It does have CD and cassette, although I'll be honest with you, I don't have any CDs or cassettes, so I can't check that. But I can tell you the radio works. Got automatic headlights, pull them out for your fog lights. Let's see. It had the mirrors are heated. The only other thing I can nitpick, they don't seem to be moving, but we'll check them when I get back, and I'll put it in the auction whether we figured it out or not. It's probably just a fuse or this switch. That's usually all it is, but I want you to bid assuming they don't work. That way, you know, if I forget to figure it out or whatever, then you won't get mad at me. It does have the overhead console, got the compass readout, got the average miles per gallon, which that's pretty good average miles per gallon. Distance to empty. Now the compass says calibrate. That means you gotta drive it around in circles and stuff, and there's some procedure for doing it that I don't know how to do, so I'm not gonna worry about that. You'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson. So even though the video may come out a little shaky, rest assured the truck itself has a good ride to it. Doesn't pull to the left or right, doesn't pull or vibrate when I hit the brakes. All that's good. No issues with that. Speed up here a little bit. Gonna have this truck. The windshield, of course, no cracks or rot pecks because it's new. It's been replaced. This truck's super quiet going down the road. I don't know if you can tell it, but it really is. Not any wind noise or any weird noises or anything. It just goes. If you want to fly in, drive this truck home, you can. We'll be glad to pick you up at the airport. No extra charge during the week. We'll come back here to our place here in Jackson, Mississippi, do all the paperwork and feedback and everything, let you get on the road. You can see the little green light is lit. That's for the cruise. I'll tap the brakes. You can see it go off. I hit resume. It comes back on. So you can see all that stuff works. I wouldn't hesitate to hop in this truck and drive it anywhere. In fact, I may end up driving this for a few days. I'm about to sell my truck, but I haven't bought a new truck yet, so it may have a few more miles. It's got 243,860 on it right at the moment. It may go up just a hair. Now there is one light lit on the dash. You can see in that top right, that is the air filter light. And there's nothing wrong with the air filter. It's brand new, but the sensor, it's got the little air filter sensor that's no good. So you know, you can find them online, or probably $20 and plug it back in, or we can disable that light. Whatever he wants to do, it's not a big deal. But if I think about it, we may have a old one laying around somewhere we can stick in. But like I said, I drive this truck absolutely anywhere. But if you're like most of our customers, you're from the Northeast or the Midwest, we understand you may not have time to fly in or drive in and spend several days driving home. So with that being said, don't let the idea of having to ship the truck dissuade you from buying it. Don't let if you look online, don't let the prices you see online scare you off or any of that, because depending on how much of a hurry you're in, we can save you as much as half off. And the reason for that is most of these guys you find online, they're not actual shippers. They don't have a fleet of trucks out on the road. They're just brokers. And what they'll do, they'll charge you hundreds of dollars up front, and they'll say it's a deposit, but all it really is their broker's fee for arranging the transportation. And so they all use this one website that's not open to the public called Central Dispatch. And well, we're on Central Dispatch now, so we can offer you basically wholesale rates on shipping. As you can see, the Dixie National Rodeo is coming into town. They'll have a bunch of these caravans coming through, which is pretty cool. Those guys, since this morning, in the last 6 or 8 hours, they've come about 10 miles. Because I passed them this morning. They were trotting along. But anyway, what it boils down to is we can get you wholesale rates on shipping. So if you're interested, shoot me a text or an email with your zip code, and I'll get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. And if you're anywhere near Dallas or Houston or Atlanta or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, I can get you a real good deal on shipping. So like I said, if you're interested, text me 601-376-9869 or shoot me an email, and I'll be glad to get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. Basically the way that works is you pay me for the truck, you can FedEx me a cashier's check or do a bank wire, and I immediately send you the title and the paperwork, and I post it for shipment and find somebody to ship it. And as soon as I find somebody, I'll let you know, make all the arrangements, and then when they drop it off, you just hand them the cash for the shipping. So it's a real smooth, simple transaction. Do it all the time. I want to show you, we've been driving nearly 10 minutes. You can see all the gauges read where they should. No warning lights, no service lights, check engine, airbag, none of that. Now, yeah, this is a 6-liter diesel. Lots of people are scared of them. But what it boils down to is there's two things you got to do to a 6.0. You got to delete the EGR cooler, because that's the failure point for the vast majority of problems on 6.0s. You delete it and you ain't got to worry about it. This one's been deleted. The other thing you got to do is you got to keep it serviced. You got to change the oil every 5,000 miles. You got to change the fuel filters every other oil change. And you got to use Ford filters, because aftermarket ones don't fit right and they won't filter. Now you do those things and these engines can last forever. But the problem is people went from 7.3s where they just kept the oil topped off to these 6.0s that have to be serviced, and of course they didn't service them right, and then you get injector issues and blah blah blah, or you don't delete the EGR cooler, and that leads to water leaks into the engine, which blows head gaskets and all kind of problems. And so basically 6.0s have been figured out at this point. Delete the EGR cooler and keep them serviced, and they're good to go. And you can tell, like this one, 243,000 miles and not even any blow by. So this truck has obviously been well maintained. But if you have any questions about it, give me a call, 601-376-9869. If you want to make an offer, want to know what it takes to buy it, have any questions about the engine, the 6.0, about deleting one, any of that, give me a call, 601-376-9869. We appreciate you watching this video and listening to everything we have to say. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.